Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm happy to say that at least right now we're on schedule for the new video. Hello, Henrik. Welcome in. New YouTube videos coming out in about 4 hours and 13 minutes. Which is awesome. Because it's very different than what I normally have done before. I mean, so was the other one, kind of. But I didn't like the other one. I wasn't happy with. This one, I kind of like it. But I don't know. We'll see what people think. How's it going, Henrik? Happy Sunday. How are you doing today? Why are you angry? It's not good being angry. What did somebody do or something do to you that you're angry now? What happened? Tell us all about it. Who are you angry at? What are you angry at? Hopefully we can fix that. You're trying to play the piano. I mean, and that's all you need, right? Steadily playing the piano. You know, if it says I'm trying. I mean, I think you're trying to play it well, right? I mean, but why are you angry? That doesn't explain why you're angry. If you need practice, then practice. No reason to be angry. I'll be honest, I woke up this morning and like my left eye is like so tired. Like I don't know why. Like this eye is like, I want to sleep. The right eye is like more okay, but the left one is like, I mean, I'm just tired in general, but the thing is, you're feeling, yeah, but everyone doesn't do well until they get better. That's what practice is for, right? You can't be angry. If everybody was angry at themselves every time they, you know, practiced, then we wouldn't get anywhere in the society. Yeah. You can't do calculus before reading the book and practicing to do math equations, right? Same thing with piano. You're not gonna get better until you keep practicing. You're gonna keep messing up, and that's okay. That's the normal aspect of life. That's nothing to be angry over. Keep practicing, you'll be good. Don't you worry about a thing. We practicing a piece for a month now, no progress. I don't believe there's no progress. There might not be as much progress as you'd want, but I don't believe that there's no progress. If you're actually practicing, like, legitimately, I don't see how there could be no progress. I don't believe that for a moment. I'm sure if you listened to yourself a month ago, you're probably making a lot fewer mistakes now. Also, keep in mind, the better a person gets at something, the more critical of themselves they get. Because they start noticing the bad things and the mistakes. So, if anything, if you feel like you're getting worse, that means you're actually getting better because you're actually noticing what's wrong. Like, for example, an artist that's just starting out couldn't tell you what's wrong with a painting, and so might think that it's all like almost great. While someone who's like a professional artist can give you like a 10-page essay and all the things that are wrong. Now, does that mean that the first one is better because he doesn't think it's bad? No, it just means he has less experience. Most likely you have more experience now, and so you can detect when things need improvement. So, I wouldn't, yeah, don't think of it as bad. Oh. But I believe you're improving. If you're actually practicing, I believe you're improving. I don't believe that you could be not improving. Is the moral of the story. Right? That is the plan. But as for me, we're gonna go ahead and continue on here. Sheep? Where's my shears? I'm gonna continue shearing you until I have enough wool. This time it's properly bad? It could just be an off day then. If it's just actually worse, then it could just be an off day. You know, your head's not in the right place. That's also a normal thing. Either way, I wouldn't, you know, think too much of it. Like, keep practicing. If you feel like you can do better, then do better. Simple as that, right? So demotivated. I mean that is normal, right? Like, I would love to tell you that, yeah, just, you know, stay motivated. I don't know. Demotivation's fine. And sometimes that is the best thing that can happen. Not demotivation. Stepping away. If you stepped away for a little while from whatever you're doing, sometimes that is the best thing you can do. Because then you come back to it with, like, a fresh set of eyes. And it just, everything seems to, like, it's all of a sudden working. So maybe you need to, you know, just take a breath, relax, you know, come back to it maybe in a day or two, and you'll feel better. Like, I know, like, when I was in high school, because I majored in fine art, and when we took summer break, I would come back and I'd be like, why am I all of a sudden a better painter? Even though I didn't paint anything over, like, summer break. Because you just grew and you're, you just got smarter and, you know, evolved, if you will. So, yeah, it's gonna... Completely ignore the Peace Plus. You can try that. I don't know what that is, but I believe you know that's what's important. Plus was a typo. Oh, you completely ignore the music, that song or something. Yeah. Absolutely. Come back to it when you have more experience. It could be just way too hard, right? Like, I don't have any experience with music. I can't, like, I don't know, like, are there songs that are just super hard compared to others? So maybe it's just you're trying something that's just a little above your skill level. And the best thing you can do is come back to it later when you have more experience. And then you'll see all of a sudden you'll feel like, why do I have trouble with this? Just because now you're better. So that's actually a pretty good idea. See? It's all gonna be fine. I mean, honestly, what's the worst that can happen, right? The great question. What is the worst? Probably the world ending or something like that. It's on your skill level. You trust your teacher that much? Oh, then you're fine. Then eventually you will get it. With enough practice, you will get it. You gotta believe. Like, how is skill determined when you're playing a piano? Like, is it how fast you can press the notes? How fast you can read the sheet? Like, what is the... Like, how is it determined? Because, I mean, I have no clue, that's just why I'm asking. Posted the piece in the non-Minecraft if you want to listen to it. Oh yeah, for me it's Oh, okay, so this isn't you playing it. It's I mean, see, I have no point. I have no point of reference. Like, I can't tell you if that seems easy or hard. Like, all piano music sounds fast to me. Say emotion and technique. Well, technique you might have, but emotion you clearly are feeling a little bit down. So. Practice, try the emotion part? Maybe? You'll be back? Okay, have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll be here. Building up the great mountains. I've been thinking about what, if I want to keep doing this just non-stop until I finish them, or if I wanted to do, like, take a break or something, and do something else in between. I haven't figured out what I'd want to do that is in the mountains, I'll be honest. Which is why we're still working kind of like every day on mountains. I enjoy it. It's nice and relaxing. So that's why I'm like, it's fine. But I imagine for some people that don't care about them, they're not very interested. Just to be expected. So I don't know. If you guys have ideas of what to work on, please let me know. Because there's not really any farms that I need to do. There's enough farms of everything. So it's probably be another decorative thing. So I guess my options are either to probably do the area around the house. Maybe do something like the waterfall area. I've never done a waterfall. I started doing, I remember the glass thing at my single player base, right? And that did not look good. In fact, I stopped it because I didn't like how it was turning out. I'm sure I could get it, you know, looking okay in the end, but yeah, since we stopped with that. Unfortunately, or fortunately, no such luck. Yeah, it's been interesting. So one thing actually, when I was editing yesterday, the video, one thing I forgot about was audio. Because when you do replay mod, right, it doesn't save audio. And so when I was like set up all the recordings, it's good thing I was doing it the way I was. Like my normal method actually helped me, you know, stay in the correct direction, unintentionally so almost. Because what I had to do was actually record the audio for the replay. So what I ended up doing is I would just play the you know, the section in replay mod because it plays the audio then. It's a little weird how it does it, but it does it pretty nicely. And then kind of record the screen, but keep only the audio effectively. So what ended up happening is it actually turned out quite nice. Unintentionally so. But there are times, I will admit, that it was going a little bit slower or faster than I wanted to, and retiming audio is not really a smart thing. I did it, but it does distort it a little, right? And I probably wouldn't recommend doing it in the future. I probably won't, rather. Just because it sounds a little bit odd. But if people like the effect, maybe I will. It's kind of I think it would look better in like a more normal type of quote-unquote episode, as you guys will see once it comes out at in about 4 hours. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with it. Although I have noticed, I have a feeling that most people are not happy with me streaming on YouTube. Not from the point of view like, oh no, the Twitch people aren't happy. No. I'm talking about like the YouTube subscribers. But I think those are the people that weren't watching to begin with, and they were, you know, passively subbed. Because I've been getting a lot of unsubs during the streams. I think it's, you know, like, if you don't watch someone and then all of a sudden they start uploading more content, you're like, well, I don't want to. It's like, I was only not unsubscribed before because I didn't have to do anything to not see anything. Now that there's content, I'm like, oh no. Content. It's the worst. right? But most likely today is going to be a slightly shorter stream, just because my eye is kind of bothering me, and the lack of sleep rather. I did have some caffeine, but like when you're physically tired, right? If you're physically tired, it's not going to help you, no matter what. You can drink like as many like Red Bulls or something as you want, but if you're physically tired, like your eyes are like doing that, Red Bull's not going to help you. It's going to help you mentally. Like mentally, you'll feel like you're awake, but physically you'll still be kind of crashing. So you don't want to. In those cases, you do not want to drink anymore. that would be bad. Because that just means you're gonna have a very big crash later. I also got my playing cards. The ones I mentioned earlier that I want to start doing like magic tricks, or rather sleight of hand with, which I guess involve magic tricks usually. And I've not opened them out of the box. I have to be honest, it's sort of like the bread I have. So I bought everything to make bread with, but I haven't actually ever made bread yet, still, just because I'm so intimidated to actually begin. It's kind of a... yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking, I don't know. Like, I know like nothing bad will happen, but for whatever reason, you know, the thought that I'm gonna fail, it will fail, is a little intimidating. Once I start, I'll be fine. That's always the case, right? Starting for me has always been the hardest thing in like any aspect. But once I start, you know, can't stop, won't stop. I guess it's literally like this mountain. Can't stop, won't stop. Ain't too. You know what? Here, let's divide this up. Oh. There we go. Much better. Ooh, do I want to use a big cliff there? You know what? Why not? Why not? Just because you don't plan on it doesn't mean you can't have it. There's just red, not like this. Little activity in chat today, Sag. There's just red. What do you mean there's just red? Are you referring to your own like icon being a red icon? Is that what you mean by there's only red? Yeah, it's very quiet today. You know, nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make an announcement in Discord. Maybe that'll help. Here's what I'm gonna try doing, actually. Hold on, let me post it in first Discord. And I'm actually gonna post it in Good Times and Scars channel. Well, we'll see. It didn't make the link though. The pretty link. Oh well. Oh, it's nighttime. I was not paying attention. It's okay. It's okay. We survived the night. We're gonna be okay, guys. We're gonna be okay. Death will not rain upon us this day. At least not yet. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's never rained down upon us, but at the very least, at this very moment, we will persevere. Is it really straight? Ah, straight up and down here, huh? That's a big cliff. Get some help with running a program today? That was nice. Nice! Now, did you have... Was there an issue running it in the sense of... You didn't... There was an error with it, and you couldn't get it working? Or, something else? Out of curiosity. There, that breaks it up a little more here. You just know how to do it? Ah. Fair enough. Hey, Paradox. Welcome in. Welcome back. How are you today? Slime Chunk, Cluster Finder. Cluster finder. Oh, does it like find you areas with like a certain amount of slime chunks? Specifically? Sort of like the Quad Witch Hut Finder? Ah. Assuming that's what it does. That's pretty cool. If that is what it does. $41 chunks within 8k blocks. My god, you're making... Do you need that much slime? Or are you just doing it for fun? Making a map part of your Minecraft character's face? Nice! Are you gonna plaster it all over the world? Use it like a mirror. Wherever you are, you will always remember what you look like. Oh no, I'm building reverse. I'm building top to bottom. It's far more awkward. Why did I do this? It's fine. We got it through it. A mare, nice. I mean, that's when I think of like, why would you build your own face? I'm just imagining a mirror. I mean, I simulated a mirror with the paintings. There's the guy that's standing. That's 1 by 2 tall. That's how I did a mirror. I mean, some people are better at making more realistic mirrors. That's my version. I don't know. Is this my mini world? What do you mean? What is a mini world to begin with? Because this is just my world, period. But I don't know what mini world means, so I can't say yes or no. Like, this is just the normal world I play in. So, whatever that would equate to, mini or otherwise. I've been on this island, or is it a forest edge? Oh, okay. That's what you mean. No, this is my regular home. And this is just a large plateau. Yeah, this is definitely not an island. It just... a piece of this biome is just higher than the others around it. But I didn't pick it before that. I picked it for the rivers that are there, which I'm currently building over, in a sense. So... rip. Oh no, I'm out of rockets. Good thing we have more. Yeah. Yeah, I just really like this biome because it's one of the custom ones we have in this world. Just because, well, it's different. It has like its own kind of natural thing going. Are you talking about the mountain? Because all of this is not terraforming. That's just how the terrain is. Just so we're clear, right? Custom biome, I did not terraform the actual biome. Right? Like, all of that out here is not terraformed. These trees are not terraformed. That's just how the biome is. Just in case that is what you're complimenting me on. As much as I would love to get credit for things I didn't do, it's better to get credit on things I did do. Okay. Well. Still need that motherboard. Still need that motherboard. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay, let's move things around. Oh, let me turn on the music. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hello, Max. At this point, 99.99%. At this point, 99.9%. Because, so here's everything I've done so far. Just top of my head. I've run every test known to mankind. For hard drive tests, for RAM tests. Oh, it could be CPU. Okay, it could also be CPU. But I'm not even going to consider that option. It started before I got my new video cards. So that means it's not the video cards. I have tried 2 different M.2s and now a new SSD. It's not the hard drives. I have taken out half the RAM sticks and swapped out the other half RAM sticks. So I've now tried both half the RAM sticks. It's not those. Unless there's just multiple RAM sticks that are just bad. So it's not GPU. It's not RAM. It's not hard drives. I've got a new power supply. So it's not power supply. I don't think it's the CPU because I can render at 100% CPU usage for hours. And nothing's overheating. Like, I see the sensors. So, I don't think it's a CPU or any overheating issue. The only thing left at this point that I can think of is the motherboard. Unfortunately, it's a $1,000 motherboard at this point. Because the price increased. Is just your micro crashing? No, my whole system. It just freezes. It might be bad power. I do have a surge protector. I don't have a UPS, but I have a surge protector. So if there was like a weird electrical surge, that should prevent it. Because I have considered that. I did get a surge protector for that reason. And also, I have had this computer at my parents' place where it has also frozen. So the chance of both this apartment and my parents' place having the same issue when other computers have never had that issue there is pretty much zero. Because when I usually lived with my parents, I had another computer with about the same size power supply, so I don't think that matters. So, but yeah, my entire computer it just freezes. Like all the screens will say on the same thing. Frozen. And it doesn't matter how long. Like, I've gone away for, like, to get food, and then, because it's frozen, I can see the time, right? Because it's in the bottom taskbar. And it'll just be like, oh, it's been an hour. You just froze on the same screen for an hour. So, I'm thinking motherboard, because my, also my my, like, keyboard and things plugged into the USBs power off usually. Again, I don't have the money. I wish I could say I did. But yeah, I don't have the money right now to get replacements. It is what it is. Yeah, well, that's why I took out some of the RAM and then kind of swapped them around. You know, I tried with not all the RAM in. So, yeah, sure. But, like, at this point, like, you gotta at least, you know, if several memory tests all say it's fine, removing half the RAM sticks and swapping them around is fine, or it doesn't, like, change anything, you just gotta assume that it's not RAM. Otherwise, you're just gonna be going in circles around the same thing for the rest of your life. Most likely. Am I doing YouTube full-time? Part-time? I think, like, time investment-wise, I don't think it's... I don't know, let's do the math. Is it full-time? Probably not. Probably still part-time. Yeah, I'm doing around probably... Yeah, I'm doing still part-time. I'm not doing, like... Unfortunately, like... Fortunately or unfortunately, yeah, it's just... I don't see YouTube or like streaming, at least for me, ever going to the point where, you know, I could do it full-time. You know? I don't have the... I'm not the charismatic person that I need to be to do it full-time. I started as a hobby, and it's kind of what it is. Right? I would love for it to be a full-time thing, but, you know, You gotta have realistic expectations to a degree. So, yeah, that's why at this point I am almost entirely convinced the motherboard. Now, the fear is still that I buy a motherboard at whatever point in time, and it turns out that wasn't the thing, and then because I've had it where I remember not this computer, but like the previous computer I built, had a faulty motherboard as well, I think, and I tried returning it. And apparently at some point, during shipping, or I don't know what happened, they said there's some damage to it, and so they didn't want it back. Now, was there actually damage? I couldn't tell you. So, after that, my experience with actually, you know, getting any kind of money returned on a motherboard has been diminished. I'm sure it's possible, but from my experience, it's a lot harder on a motherboard than any other piece of hardware. Computer issues are fun. They're not. I mean, I've literally had this issue since I first built this computer. Like, it's not like it's oh, it developed after doing something. No. I've had it since day one. For 3 years, I've had this. 3 years. How long have I, since I built it? Over 3 years now. I could not RMA if I wanted to. Originally, I couldn't RMA it. I mean, I could RMA it originally, but one, I wasn't sure it was the problem, right? Because, I mean, online everyone says the chance of a motherboard being the problem is like the lowest thing. And so I did it. Also, because of when I got it, it was like the, you know, the hot new thing. Nobody had stock, and I needed it for work because I work from home, so I couldn't RMA it and have them just deliver a replacement part to me. I needed to actually send it in, which I couldn't afford to do, because then I wouldn't be able to work and, you know, get money. So I ended up not sending it in. Do I regret that now? Hard to say. Like, yeah, I'm suffering for it, but at the same time, I don't know. Would I have lost my job, or would they found something else? I can't say. Yeah, it's kind of a what-if scenario, and I don't really like to deal with what-ifs if I could avoid them. But one day we will do it. We'll fix this issue. We'll be happy with it. Yes. Yes. I have reinstalled Windows, for sure. Like, at the very beginning, I reinstalled Windows, like, several times. Because I thought that was just a bad version of Windows or something. I don't know. Not a bad version of Windows, but like a bad install. Yeah. When I first built the computer, I tried reinstalling it. I haven't reinstalled it since, but at this point, like, I have so many things on the computer, I really don't want to deal with it. Because I've tried it in the past already. And I don't see it being a Windows thing. Like, nobody online considers it a Windows thing. Doesn't mean it can be, but how long have I been playing? I mean, I started back in the alpha days, so hard to say though, because I never played it continuously, like non-stop from the beginning. Right, I played a bit of alpha, and then I came back for beta modded. And I played fully modded Minecraft from in beta. Then there was a gap, and then I played fully modded Minecraft in 1.7.3 or 1.7 whatever it was. Then all the mod packs were in. Then I played... Then I took a really long break. And then I came back and played more 1.7.3 and then 1.12.2. Modded, still. And at that point, I've done every single large mod pack that I could find that looked remotely fun for what I like. And so I stopped playing modded and went to vanilla, because that was a time when 1.14.4 came out. Or just came out, or was coming out. And that was like, I was super excited to get into villagers. And really, it was all the new blocks and texture changes that I was like, oh, you know what? I actually really want to play with that. So that's kind of why we got me into vanilla. Because I was like, I knew all the like technical, big technical mods inside and out. Like I knew pretty much all the magical mods inside and out. Things like Astral Sorcery, Thaumcraft, all things of that nature. Just like, I knew them. They were fun. They were awesome. I play Energistics 2, one of my favorite. But, you know, at a certain point, when you've done it enough, you don't get bored. Right. So, that was kind of me. I was like, got a bit bored. In alpha days, Minecraft was free, right? Yes? Yes, I think so. I think you can still play the online version for free even now. Because that was the very first version I did. I just went online. Everyone couldn't play in the same world. There were no servers or anything. There were no mobs. I still remember to this day, the first version, when the first version became available for download, like a non-online one, I downloaded it, and then I walked around a little bit. I punched some flowers. Yeah, Minecraft Classic. I punched some flowers, and then I was very confused at what to do. There were no mobs, or it was default to peaceful. I think there were just no mobs at the time. And so I didn't break a single block. I didn't know how to mine. I didn't know how to craft. I didn't know anything about the game. I didn't do any research beforehand. And I didn't understand the point. I always had an inventory of flowers. Flowers and pretty much it. Now, if you're wondering why I only had flowers and I didn't like try to chop down a tree or anything, or any blocks or anything of that nature, until like I wasn't like a huge gamer. I played RPGs, adventure games, things of that nature, even back then. I never even considered the possibility of holding down the button. Holding down left click never was an option for me. Never was a consideration. So, because no game until then actually had me hold down the button, so I never tried. It's sort of like when I first encountered magma blocks and I walked across them. No part of me was like, I should crouch to not take damage. Like, my brain doesn't work that way. Like, if I take damage, I avoid. That's what I've been taught from every, like, game I played. So, it wasn't until, like, when I was getting into this was in 112. I think I avoided them. I was playing modded, but then in when I came to vanilla, I watched every single patch note / release thing that was happening, and so I found out you could crouch on magma blocks. I was like, how was I supposed to figure that one out? So the guy just assumed that you take damage when you walk in them. It just, you know, the thought of it actually being walkable on just never crossed my mind. So, unfortunately or fortunately, that's not how my brain works. And that's kind of how I got into vanilla, where I started from. I don't know. I am definitely a modded player, kind of. I think still at heart. But I know that as soon as I find a really cool mod pack, I'm not gonna be able to go back to vanilla afterwards, probably. So it's just. Modded is just so much fun for me. But at the same time, like when I played modded, I never at a single point in time had ever did anything decorative. Not a single time. Didn't care. Because why? Right? That's how I saw it. Why do something decorative when I'm just gonna be putting machines and cables everywhere? Anyway, it was basically literally big rooms of rectangles. That's how I did it. Big rooms of rectangles. And I was very happy with them. Minecraft is so weird. When you left click from both placing and destroying and right click to toggle between place and destroy. Maybe that's why I couldn't figure it out. I don't know. Maybe I did try holding a right click. At this point, it's been too long where I don't remember. I just know that I couldn't figure out how to mine or do anything. Like, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. There were never any mobs, so I was like, there's nothing to fight. And I just stopped playing until beta came out. So I tried it then, and then I didn't understand, and then eventually in beta is when it came back. And actually with Yogscast, and those of you that remember when Minecraft first came out, the Yogscast were doing World of Warcraft for a long time, and then they went to Minecraft. That's when they really blew up. And yeah, they kind of brought me back to Minecraft. Playing it now is a bit weird, yeah. I mean, it's cool seeing the growth of it though, because it's kind of a long way, right? I mean, that's what happens, right? As time goes on, games hopefully get better, whether in performance and usually in content and ease of use. Yeah, it takes time. Okay, what is this music? No. You press G to make Demented Steve. What the hell is a Demented Steve? I don't remember this. Well, I mean, again, I didn't do too much there. What is a Demented Steve? Do I want to know what a Demented Steve is? They're just a Steve model that just runs around and doesn't do much. Fair enough. Okay, interesting. I mean, at that point, and like a lot of it was just proof of concept, right? I mean, it wasn't really a full game; it was just a concept. People just it was the first game at the time that had so much freedom to do whatever you wanted, to build whatever you wanted. So that's what really got people in. Nobody experienced a sandbox quite like it. I mean, even to this day, like, there's really no sandbox quite like it. There's Terraria, sure. You can do a lot of really cool builds, but in terms of like three-dimensional ones, I think it might be the only one still of its kind. Could be wrong on that one. Do you think Notch deserved what has been done to him? Or he was a... Hey, RGB Forever. Isn't it possible you're a bit crazy? Me? I mean, isn't everyone? I mean, okay, so... I don't know what was quote-unquote done to him, but I know that Mojang wants nothing to do with him, and I don't blame them for that. Like, when you have very polarizing... I don't know, polarizing, just very non-mainstream opinions about things that a lot of people disagree with, you're better off as a company to distance yourself, or you're going to get in trouble with a lot more people than the one person. So I don't blame Microsoft from distancing themselves. I think they did the right thing there. Like, whether or not you agree with his views or whatever, that doesn't matter. It's just a matter of, you know, when you kind of make an enemy of a lot of people, that's kind of what happens. Terraria is a really good game, but isn't really that similar to Minecraft? Yeah. The similarities are, they both have square-like shapes to their terrain. And you can build stuff using square-like shapes. I fell in a hole. No, can't do that. Give me that. What do you think about Hytale? I don't know anything about Hytale. I don't know what Hytale is. I think I've heard the name at some point. The name sounds familiar. But aside from the name sounding familiar, I don't know anything about it. Apparently you found out you need 3,000 plus Crimson Hyphae for your map art. So you need to build a massive fungi farm first. Do it. 3,000 plus? How many stacks is that? I mean, you can get stacks pretty quickly just by chopping down and growing a tree. I mean, if you need just that, you never need any more hyphae after that. It might just be easier to just do it manually and call it a day, and that's it. But it depends on how much you need and want, and what you're gonna get out of it, basically. $50 stacks. Okay, that's enough stacks where, yeah, you'd probably want to make a farm. Yeah, at that point, probably farm is good. It was like a shulker box. I mean, it's like a double chest, right? And I don't know, if I only needed a double chest, I might consider doing it. But at that point, it's already a might, right? For me. Down. Let me down. Is Crimson hyphae? It needs 4 Crimson log to craft. Wait, isn't hyphae? I thought hyphae was the log. No, is hyphae the like the wood equivalent? Okay, yeah. Then you need even more. Yeah. Then. Yeah, probably a farm is better. If it's that one. I never remember the true names of them. I'll be honest. Did any of you guys watch SNL yesterday? Out of curiosity? Or no? Because I watched it because I was curious what was going to happen to Dogecoin, even though I'm not invested in it at all. And I mean, it pretty much did what I thought it would do, drop. Because it's very normal for things like that. And I was curious to see the Lucid Car advertisement. Hey, Henrik, welcome back. You're too impatient to chop down that many trees, considering the weird shape of those. Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, I used to have it here. You don't need to chop down the entire tree. You just need to chop down the middle column. That's all you need to chop down. You gotta leave all of the leaves there. You grow a tree, you chop down the middle column of logs, and you grow another tree in the same spot. You chop down the middle column. You don't chop everything else. You don't need to. It doesn't stop the tree from growing. It's kind of the easiest way to do it. Dinner time again? Well, have a good dinner. I hope you enjoy. Tell us all about it when you come back. all the tasty noms you had. What is that? What? You guys referring to Henrik's comment? Another quote unquote another kind of thing? I think Henrik's referring to the Crimson Netherrack and all that. being hyphy, but I think no, that's the woods. Is that's what I understood it as. Could be wrong. Completely assuming there, based on no knowledge. Whee! Oh, how am I did like all around that and missed the big hole. You know what? Let's fill in that hole. Yes. You know, there's a great song by the Oxcast, Diggy Diggy Hole, that I'm sure everyone's probably heard of. If you have never heard the Diggy Diggy Hole song, I do recommend looking it up. It was literally the song of our generation, pretty much. If you played Minecraft back in the day, like, people sang that song in schools when it came out. Not in my school. I went to an art school. Despite that, no, I went to college at the time. I was in college when Minecraft first came out. So yeah, nobody sang that because, well, college. But it was, I heard about a school singing it, and there were videos of people in school singing it. It was actually pretty cool. I really like it, the videos where people kind of get together and just do this massive things. Sort of like the, what was basically the meme that was going around for a while. It was like, oh god, I don't remember what it was. Where it was, all of a sudden everybody started dancing in the room. Oh god, I forgot what it was called. Like, it would be like calm, everything was normal, and then all of a sudden everybody just breaks out in like weird dance and weird stuff's happening in the room. Like, I don't know, stuff like that is always very funny to me. I mean, eventually it gets old, right? Everything gets old eventually. But when it was first out, I really liked it. Yeah. Yeah. Breaking up that little piece there, you give this more shape. All right. I like it. It's so crazy to me how, I guess, simple it is to construct a mountain. Right. There's nothing really, excuse me? Nothing really to it in terms of, like, actual difficulty. It's just a matter of time. Because if you just know the process to do it, I think, literally anyone can do it. With, almost no experience necessary. Satisfaction guaranteed. Like the advertisements. No purchase necessary. Except in here, no experience necessary. Oh, it's going to be nighttime. Hey, Max B. Welcome in. Batteries not included. True. True. Don't die. I'll try not to. No promises, though. How's my elytra, though? Oh, my elytra's fine. Thanks for reminding me to look at the elytra. Oh. Should do more of the top. Whee! I'm still always very indecisive when it comes to which method I prefer. The kind of finish an area versus kind of work on everything in a pass. How big is this? The mountain's about 100 tall. I think the peak right now is at 200. Just so if I wanted to build something on top of the mountain, I could. Am I going to? I'm not sure. But currently, the very top of it is at around Y200. And because this is a higher up plateau, as you can see right here, it starts off around 97 or something, 94, 97. Depends on where it is. Just about 100 tall. I didn't want to go overkill in the whole height department. I think that is 1.18 territory. And I do want to still do a big terraforming thing for 118 when it comes out and we get the new world height and everything. And it's going to be a lot of fun. For now, this is my first mountain ever. Good practice. Basically. I'm just using it for practice and pretty much it. At least I'm hoping that the next one I do, whenever that is, will be significantly better than this one. Although knowing myself, that's not going to be the case. Hey, we can hope, right? We can hope. Can't wait for the goats, yeah, but goats are going to be awesome. This world is actually going to get upgraded to 117 for the winter edition. And maybe I'll bring some goats over. The thing is, right now this mountain is a facade, so it's a matter of how much am I gonna have in terms of time between finishing the mountain, which probably, I mean, at this rate, it will be done actually much sooner than I thought. But like the difference between having time to do everything extra versus just finishing the mountain. It seems like I'm gonna have more time, but time will tell, right? Goats, yay! Yeah, I can't wait to get Doc M77 on this mountain. It's gonna be great. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Actually, I don't even know if he's been releasing videos recently because I thought I was subscribed to him, but I haven't seen any videos unless something happened or I unsubscribed. I don't remember. I haven't seen too many of the videos recently. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I guess we're gonna push in. Push it in. Push it in like you mean it. Don't take that out of context. Or do if you find it funny. I mean, look, I can't tell you how to live your life. No, bed. You're bed. Come back here. Bad bed. Bad. Should know better than this. Think of the children. Without you, they want to sleep and they couldn't. It's terrible. I mean, to be fair, okay, they could sleep on the floor. I mean, they're children, they're fine. They don't have a, you know, a bad back. Yeah, they could deal with it. You know what? Screw it. No bets for the children. That's it. It has been decided. That's clearly what the moral of the story is. That we must take away the beds of the children. It's not fair. Why do they get the nice beds? I'm not liable for anything that comes out of my mouth, and I am not serious in any way. Please take everything I say with a grain of salt. Or better yet, with an entire jar of salt and a pickle. Why pickle? Why not? Everyone likes pickles, right? Except those crazy people that don't like pickles, but you know, we don't like to talk about those people. Imagine. Go to an awesome burger place, and you don't get pickles. I mean, what kind of mad lad do you have to be, right, to say no to pickles? That's like saying no to a puppy. It's literally the equivalent to saying no to a puppy. How could you be such a monster? It's just... I mean... some people are just that, monsters. It's, only explanation, honestly. I know, pickles are life. Yeah, as the saying goes. Puns are love, pickles are life. Everyone knows the expression. It is the most basic expression of humankind. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's the catchphrase. Puns are love, pickles are life. Man, what are we gonna do if we start taking away pickles? Next, they'll be replacing freaking delicious buns on burgers with things that have no flavor at all, like lettuce. No, no. That'll be going too far as a society. We must prevent this. We must stop this from happening. We can't let it happen. First they take our pickles, then they take our buns. Then they'll take the milkshakes. But the milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard. Without the milkshakes, there will be no boys in the yard. It will be terrible. And then who are we gonna play it with? Huh? Horse. Absolutely horse. Then the bacon. Oh no, not the bacon. Look. Take the children first, okay? Just don't take the bacon, please. Please. You just... At that point, what is life? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah. I mean, place the bed there. Sleepy time. Cliffs, huh? Cliffs. Why'd I have to make so many? What's wrong with me? Don't answer that question. It's definitely a rhetorical question. I don't need any essays. It's fine. Oh god, I should not have asked that question. Don't worry. My mother did not have me tested. I can still say that I am not crazy. I think. I mean, what defines crazy, really? I mean, sure, when I look in the book for the word crazy, my own picture comes up, but that's coincidence. I swear. You're crazy. No. Can be. Speaking of bacon, your lunch is done, so you'll be back. No worries, enjoy your lunch. That sounds, I guess whatever it is with bacon's probably delicious. I'm gonna assume a burger. Or a sandwich. Or bacon, eggs, and ham for lunch. Why not? You know? You can have breakfast for lunch. All it means, just a time of day. Welcome back, Paradox. How was your time away? Was it everything you imagined it to be? Did the people sing your praises as you returned? And the people cry tears as you vanished? I don't mean from this chat. I meant to wherever you went. Because obviously, you know, we don't do that here. But that, I mean, we don't cry here, right? No. We don't show any weakness. Or they're gonna use that weakness against us. No. Can't let that happen. Never. Did we do all of that already today? Oh man. I mean, I know it's just the stone andesite pass, but still. That's almost pretty impressive. Stone? Oh no, am I out of stone? I'm out of stone. What I have for breakfast today? Nothing. I didn't have breakfast today, now that I think about it. Not yet, at least. To be fair, it's only 10:30 a.m. where I am. So... that kind of helps. I guess I'll have breakfast soon. It'll probably be more of a brunch, let's be honest. Oh, you're fine, Paradox. If you didn't say anything about you not knowing, or English not being your, main language, I wouldn't have even guessed it. Honestly. From my experience, most people that are like, excuse me for my, for blank language, it's, not my main one. I'm like, really? Because usually it always seems like it's the main language. Because it's usually much better than a lot of people that actually speak English natively. There's been a little fruit fly that's been in my apartment that I cannot get rid of. And whenever I stream, he likes to go to the microphone at some point. I don't like it. What a jerk. Yes, I English. You do English. You do. Okay, this is Minecraft came with a temporary solution for the fungi farm. Let's see it. I mean, that's a lot of more intricate of a design than I had. Good job. Seems good to me. Seems like you're all set up. That's good, Soon, everyone will be singing your praises for being the best gatherer of all the fungi in Minecraft. You'll become famous and rich. And then you'll come back here and totally share your fame and fortune with us. Yep. I foresee this happening totally. Mm-hmm. I mean, how could it go any other way? I don't think it's possible. And it needs no player interactions. It needs 10 times the bone meal than a normal tree farm. Wait, why does it need 10 times the bone meal if no player interaction? Why does it need more bone meal without a player than with a player? Please explain. Because I do not know what that would be. Build is self-sustaining. Yep. The problem with the self-sustaining is you usually don't get to keep the, Hey, Aja. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. The problem with self-sustaining is usually you don't get to keep the... What's it called? The lights. The shroom lights. That's kind of always one thing that I want to keep. They say bone meal's the netherrack, and grows crimson fungus. Bones meal. I mean that makes sense, but doesn't it? Shouldn't it not waste bone meal? But how would having a player then reduce the amount of bone meal, right? You would still do the same things. Unless with a player you would just remove the logs above the netherrack thing much faster, in which case you would be able to prevent it from converting as much, saving bone meal there. It wouldn't be 10 times, right? Then again, I mean, I don't know any of the numbers. I'm only guessing. Guessing's good. Guessing is how you learn, right? Yep. It's totally not any other way. It's definitely from guessing. Okay, get up. Your hole. We gotta fill you. All holes must be filled. Good. Imagine a hole in a mountain. Someone would think it's a cave. Can't have caves here. This is just the cliffs update. A player places the fungus manually, so it's a 100% drop. But if you bone meal the netherrack and grow 6 times depths of nether grass, but only bone meals on the fungus works. But does the bone meal get used if it tries to bone meal something that's not the fungus? I thought it doesn't get used. Like if you try to use bone meal on something that won't take it, you're not gonna lose any bone meal. At least I thought. You're going to see? Well, have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have sweet dreams. Literally. I hope you dream of something sweet. Like custard. You know? The best kind of thing. I absolutely love custard. I don't know why I randomly thought of custard. But custard is like the best. If you guys don't know about the Napoleon cake, it's basically a custard cake. It is probably my favorite thing in the world. It is so good. If you've never tried it, look it up. Make it for yourself. Do not buy the store stuff. Honestly, does not do it justice at all. and go enjoy it yourself. You'll be converted like I am. Join me. Actually, that might be a terrible idea. You know what? If there are more people enjoying custard cakes, yeah, you know what? Leave it all for me. It's fine. You know, don't worry about it. I changed my mind. Ooh. I really like this area for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I like it. Slam. Best way of getting somewhere. Stopping. Just slam your head in it. Honestly. Remember, if you fly into a wall fast enough in Minecraft with an elytra, you just go right through it, as long as it's 1 block thick. It's quite convenient. That's why getting really good at flying fast is kind of the best thing. I know, I've watched the video, it showed it. Totally works. Mm-hmm. Practice and everything. There you go. Get him. Cliffy boys! Lots of Cliffy boys here. We like Cliffy boys. I prefer Cliffy boys, I'll be honest. For whatever reason. Cliffy boys end up looking really nice, but they're a little more dangerous. Okay. Can we do it? Well, Bob the Builder, I'm gonna take a page out of your book and say, yes, we can. But you really shouldn't listen to other people when it comes to that, you know? What if Bob is wrong? I mean, he has a name like Bob. I mean, parents were clearly not very imaginative. What do you think? What do you think he would be? That'd be silly. No, don't fall. No. Every time I ever say I'll play Minecraft, I think villagers. It's cursed at this point for me. Like, I can't say like I'm thinking and not think villagers. It's been ruined for me. Just ruined. Oh god, if it's ruined for me, think of the children. It's terrible. Poor children. I never like this. Never do like that. There. Better. Yeah, I can see you, Paradox. What's up? I mean, I don't know. Have you been... I mean, you haven't been saying anything recently after the 6 times more bone meal. So... But I can see your chat. I can see that chat, rather. I don't know. Were you saying other things? I can only speak for the things I've seen. The things... Dark things. Evil things. Yeah, at least at the very least, I saw you in that message. I should, I have been considering putting in, what's it called? The chat onto the screen. Because I know some people, mentioned that it wouldn't be nice. Explain how your fungi farm work in your Discord in Minecraft? Oh, nice. I did see you talking about posting it. And I went to see it then. Awesome. Yeah, I will check it out afterwards, after the stream. This is it. Once we put this in, this section of the whole mountain will be done. It's exciting! At least for me. It's exciting for me! I need to chop this down here. There. Well, ow. What do you guys think of the mountain so far? Does it actually look like a mountain? Or am I, or do I need to improve a lot still? I probably do. In either case. But I am curious what... if you guys like the current progress of the mountain. Look nice? Nah. Good. I'm very happy with that. I'm very glad. Because I don't know what I would do if it didn't look nice. I mean, I'd continue on as I was, except I would be sad, I guess. That would be the only honest difference. I'd truck on, but the only difference is me being sad. So yay for not being sad. They don't look nice, they look nice. Got it. Yeah. That's what I said. They look nice. Imagine the number of mobs spawning in there. Well, I mean, in the mountain, there won't be any mobs. And behind it, I'm lighting it up. Oop, I missed a little spot. Right, on the mountain, it'll just be the same as spawning on the terrain here. There won't be any difference there. In fact, there's more room here to spawn compared to the ground. So if anything, yeah, maybe. But like behind it, like, I'm lighting it up. Like, is it perfectly lit up? No. But I'm lighting it up a decent amount. See? I don't want to make a... the entire place underneath here kind of a big spawner. Now there are areas in the mountain that are spawnable within the mountain itself because of how like right there, right? Mobs can spawn right there. But like, I don't care. I'm not gonna do anything about it. There's probably a few spots under here. I have heard some skeletons and zombies while building in certain areas. Ooh. But I like this. I like this a lot.
Okay.
No, Amazon Echo, no one said anything to you. Sometimes your TNT dupers break themselves when they're not in render distance. Yeah. Easy one. Because you are building on a chunk border. So part of the duper gets unloaded compared to the other half. And so half of the machine starts running. It's still running while the other half is unloaded. And so when you load it fully, it's now no longer in sync and then it breaks. You want to try to keep those inside of a single chunk. The main mechanism. That's why. It doesn't always break from that, but depends if it's some redstone, you know, circuitry that has very important timing, that'll do it. Is the most common reason redstone breaks when you leave an area. For example, almost any item sorter, like the one I have here, it breaks if I fly out. As long as everything loads and unloads at the same time, it won't break. Hey, Travis, welcome in. Right, it won't break here, but it will, like, maybe put an item in the wrong spot. But if I fly out, right, because it's so large, part of it will get unloaded and then items can get stuck. And it's sort of like how Mumble made his, you know, circle cactus, or circle pumpkin, rather, in Season 5 of Hermitcraft. Same thing. Just like that. Hi, sheepies. You ready to get sheared? Yeah. Good cheapies. Yeah, actually, I really like this part. More so than this, all that. Oh yeah, let me know. I'm curious. Let me turn on fog real quick. Fog is under visual? No. What is under? Sky? No. World. World! Fog is under world. Yeah, see, that just gives us so much more depth. Now, can I control the fog? Hold on. Maybe I can keep the fog in the over. Let me, if I drop it down but keep it. It's a little bit of it. Ooh, that's actually real nice. So I still there is a little bit of fog, but it's very subtle. Ooh, that's nice. The reason I'd want fog to come back is because, as you can see right here, this part is far more crisp, and that's desaturated. It simulates real life a lot better. Although I am curious now. We gotta try the extreme in the other direction, right? Oh god! That is very extreme in the other direction. Like, it's foggy, like right where I am. Hold on. Can you get a more reasonable one with 4.5? Oh, there we go. Yeah, like that. That's where I thought was gonna happen. Kind of no fog where I am, and then like super foggy there. Really gives you a sense of scale then. Hey, Math Brain 2, welcome in. That's cool. Okay, let's actually turn it back down. We'll keep it maybe like 0.75. It's like half of the normal value. Oh, no. It's nighttime. Oh. Fog. Yes. Delicious fog. I'm very happy with today's progress. Kind of like did like this entire section, finish the top. I like it. I like it. I think this line right here is the next big section we need to do. Once we get to around here-ish, around this spot here, kind of where this is, that's really when it's gonna start feeling like almost like a complete mountain, even though without the detail pass. But I want to see. Oh, there we go. If I set it right here, see, not quite covering it. Right here. Pretend that part is filled in. Let's all pretend. You know, this used to be a great view of a forest. Now it's just a mountain. I don't know if that view is improved or not. The view here is probably going to be... Well, actually, there used to be a forest here, too. Now it's just going to be a mountain. I mean, mountains are pretty, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay. But really, guys... I'm gonna call it here for the day. Only a little bit shorter, only a 2-hour stream today. But it's the weekend, and I'm gonna go relax, cause My eyes are exhausted. I'm very happy with the progress today, but thank you guys so much for joining me. Sorry, it's a little bit of a shorter stream. I'm gonna go relax. I do hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific. Some more Minecraft and some more mountains. See you then. Take care. Bye. I will do the sleepy times.